Late have I loved you, O beauty ever ancient, ever new. Late have I loved you. You were within me, but I was outside, and it was there that I searched for you. In my unloveliness I plunged into the lovely things which you created. You were with me, but I was not with you. Created things kept me from you. Yet if they had not been in you, they would not have been at all. You called, you shouted, and you broke through my deafness. You flashed, you shone, and you dispelled my blindness. You breathed your fragrance on me. I drew in breath, and now I pant for you. I have tasted you, now I hunger and thirst for more. You touched me, and I burned for your peace. My name is Monsignor Jim Bartillo. I'm the Vicar General for the Diocese of Madison. These beautiful words from St. Augustine evidence how God uses beauty, aided by the gift of our reason, to draw each of us back to Him, who is the source of all beauty, all truth, and ultimately of salvation. If we are sincere in our search of truth, beauty, and goodness, we will find God Himself. However, as Christians, our journey does not end there. Much like St. Augustine, once we accept the gift of faith, we become part of God's beautiful plan, called to live a beautiful life, but we also have the responsibility to share that beauty with others, to evangelize the world around us. As faithful Catholics, with our bishop, we love God and serve Him through our worship and prayer, in our families and in our parish churches. But we also do so as a diocesan church, as we unite ourselves to the Church Universal. Together we love and serve God and our neighbor as Christ commands us. In addition to our formal prayer and worship, our acts, our spiritual and corporal works of mercy, are beautiful prayers offered to God. Here in the Diocese of Madison, the annual Catholic Appeal is the primary way we, as a diocese, fund these diocesan works of mercy. When we think of works of mercy, many of us think first of the corporal works of mercy, and this is natural and good. There are many people in need of these works right here in our communities, and your support of the annual Catholic Appeal assists them.
In 2009, Bishop Morlino affirmed Catholic Charities as the official outreach arm of the Diocese of Madison, responsible for carrying out the corporal works of mercy on behalf of the Church. And I have to say, we are humbled by the trust placed in us. At every level, from our board to our many wonderful volunteers, we promise to value each person, respect their dignity, and stay true to our core values of compassion, competence, stewardship, and faith. Our promise is and will remain to continue to provide help and create hope in the 11 counties of South Central Wisconsin that make up our great diocese. We nurture children, strengthen families, value seniors, empower individuals with disabilities, and restore the lives of those with alcohol and other drug addictions. We are grateful for the support of Bishop Morlino and thank this entire Catholic community.
While the spiritual works of mercy are sometimes more challenging and take more courage, they are in no way less important. In our day and age, with a culture which is often at odds with Christ and His Church, they are all the more important. Real Catholic evangelization, catechesis, and authentic instruction in the faith have arguably never been needed as much as they are now. The truth of what we believe and why we believe it is being offered to thousands throughout our diocese, in schools, religious education programs, at retreats and camps, and through numerous adult faith formation opportunities made possible thanks to your support of the annual Catholic Appeal.
As Catholic educators, our primary goal in working closely with parents is to reinforce that wonder and awe of a child's study of their faith. And we really are able to do that looking at the whole child because we believe in all those facets of the child, reinforcing not only strong academics here at Catholic schools, but the social, emotional, intellectual, and again, most importantly, the moral and spiritual development of each and every child. Our daily prayer should be, Lord, help us to act like saints today. And our primary concern should be the salvation of souls. We desire to whet each child's appetite for love and beauty of our faith and really encourage them to apply that in the world and to be witnesses in all that we think and do and say. It's really the responsibility of all of us as Catholics to continue our own journey in knowledge and understanding and practice of our faith, and to go out and share that with others. After all, we're called to make disciples of all people.
But individuals cannot sustain their faith and live out beautiful lives in Christ all on their own. We need the Church and her sacraments. In establishing the Church, Christ chose 12 apostles to minister to, pray for, and lead the faithful in both their works and worship. For 10 years now, the Diocese of Madison has made an overt attempt to sustain the future of our diocese through increasing vocations to the ordained priesthood. In the past 10.5 years, we have seen 23 men ordained to the priesthood, and we presently have 35 men in seminary. Having worked with these men over these past 10 years, I can personally testify to their faithfulness, their love for the Church, as well as their many human talents. They are eager to serve you in your parishes, and I know they will do a great job because they will do so with God's grace.
My name is Matthew Schumacher.
I was born and raised in Mesa, Arizona.
Hartford, Zimbabwe.
Madison, Wisconsin. And was in the computer industry for 20 years.
My grandmother, she always said, "Bill, you're going to be a priest someday."
Worked my way through all the major world religions just trying to seek goodness, seek the truth that was behind this joy my parents gave me.
I also had a lot of questions about my faith that really came up in residency.
I began to, without really knowing it myself, become disposed for hearing God's call.
When I finally started saying, "Okay, Lord, if you're calling me to the priesthood, I'll go to the priesthood, because I know if you're calling me there, that's where I'll be happy and you'll provide for me."
The more you let go of yourself, the more God comes into your place. He fills up that emptiness.
God just kept nagging me, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll say yes. And from that moment on, just the joy and the love and the peace that comes through.
There's just this overwhelming feeling of peace. It's like you're there, you can feel the angels. It's like heaven opens up.
I'm willing to dedicate my whole life to it, and it brings me a great deal of joy.
Each of us has a vocation in Christ's Church. Some of us have been called to be ordained priests and deacons. Most of you, however, whether married or single, parents or not, have been called to live beautiful lives as faithful lay Catholics. Every one of us is called toward God, the source of all beauty, truth, and every good thing. Each one of us is called to look upon the face of Christ, risen from the dead, and be changed by Him.
Please consider the beauty that God has fashioned to lift hearts, minds, and souls toward Him. And please join me once again in support of this year's annual Catholic Appeal, as we offer both the spiritual and corporal works of mercy to many here in the Diocese of Madison and well beyond our diocesan borders. Thank you so much for playing your part in our diocesan mission in support of this beautiful work of art, which is the Lord's special gift to us.
None of this is possible without your help. Please make a pledge to this year's annual Catholic Appeal. Thank you for your participation, and may God bless you. Please visit the diocesan website at madisondiocese.org and make your pledge today.